I am not so much in a place of self-protection as I am in a place um, of self-preservation. I recognize as a being who chose to come to take birth in this time, in this moment, to be adult in this moment, which is really quite difficult, quite demanding, quite overwhelming and disheartening. I recognize that this is by choice, and yet I also recognize that it is going to take more from me and more of me. And so I am allowing myself a bit of a retreat before I enter into before I jump out of the airplane. It's an analogy, and there are no risks, for I have a very fully functional parachute. It always catches me. I always deploy it at the perfect time, but I am indeed getting ready to make a leap. And I know that when I do make this leap into a powerful level of activism and activation on behalf of those who are essentially voiceless, I will be doing so with all of the fortification that is necessary. That is why I call this self-preservation, because if I do not pack for the trip, if I do not make sure that I have provisions, if I do not ensure that my energetic centers, I see like your chakras, are all spinning and operating in the ways that they need to in order to transmit and translate and transform energy and information, then I will be just taking these blind leaps out, forcing myself to jump when in fact I am ill prepared. I know what that feels like. I have done that before. I have done that many times before, and it doesn't, and it is, and I cannot self-sustain within the context of that. So I am recognizing now in hearing this that by my retreating, I am fortifying and preserving the commitment that I have made to continue on in a long-term way. I and so many others have recognized that this is not a quick fix, that this is not as simple as educating people and then making the shift, for the ingrained evils are so very ingrained, and it is already, in fact, obvious that there is a uprooting, complete uprooting that needs to happen, and the root system is so insidious and also so rotted at the same time. So within the context of what I have come here to do, the list is long and endless. And I do not need to have clarity on all the very many things that I came here to affect. I can feel it within me. It changes and morphs itself as I find myself in different situations. I am always able to provide what is needed by others, and I will always be able to rely upon my knowingness around that. It is time now for me to continue to provide that which I need in order for me to know that my backpack is fully complete with everything I will need. For once I jump, there it is. The air and the ground coming at me quite quickly. The floating down feeling happens at the very end, but first it is full speed ahead. I'm getting ready for that. I give myself permission to do so.